I didn't even see this yesterday, but I'm seeing it today. A lot of people talking about this burnt peanut guy. Mostly they're talking about whether or not he's an actual VTuber. I care a lot less about that, and I care much more about the other things. Get that VTuber ready so you can qualify for best VTuber next year. Yeah. And then, oh yeah, we covered that yesterday. Commie Space Invader. Good mold is more toxic or less toxic? More toxic. And then, Arc Raiders drama. I don't even know if you would call it Arc Raiders drama. Has there been Arc Raiders drama? I saw people were upset because like they missed the hidden bunker or something. I don't know. Anyways, yeah. I had never heard of him before the Streamer Awards voting. Yeah, me either. But we'll get to it. We'll get to it. Now, I also saw a video from the channel. It's like a little Blue Jay, Jose, titled The Sharp Fall of Ben Shapiro, and I really wanted to watch that with you guys. So we're going to try and make time for that, okay? We are going to try to make time for that. And then Marjorie Taylor Greene went on 60 Minutes, so I really want to watch that as well. The peanut guy got big playing Tarkov. Okay, so I saw people saying that, but like, I played Tarkov and I never saw him. Like, not in the game, but like, I never even saw him in the Tarkov category. Was it like last year or something? I don't. Maybe that was after I stopped playing because I was like, well, I got my Kappa. Time to stop playing. Over the last year and a half, got it. Let me see. Well, anyways, we have some stuff I want to get to. Let me open this. Nope. No. Yes. I'm sure if I actually just scroll, it'll probably come up, right? Well, maybe not. Maybe not. He's not that big. Channels. Okay. Let's get into it. Shall we? We have a big day, a stacked day. So I want to make sure we have the time to get to everything I want to get to. What is his name? His name. I think it actually might just be. Oh, it's the burnt peanut. I was looking up burnt peanut. There we go. When did he start? Oh, 2024. Yeah, I was not playing Tarkov in 2024. I was, well, maybe maybe just like the very beginning of that year, perhaps. Okay, all right. Okay. He apparently got banned once earlier this year. Everyone was banned once earlier this year, to be honest. Yeah, I think it matters more what someone got banned for. All right, let me close these. Sorry, this is a really funny thumbnail. Minus 1 million aura. That's pretty funny. Okay. I will be always sat for the VTuber news. It's my little niche corner of the internet. All right, well, I'm going to be bold. I'm going to say really quickly, I personally, let me open this up. You personally, yes, Denim, you. This is actually how much aura JD Vance is losing every second. Damn. Iron Mouse. There we go. Okay. I personally don't care that he won the VTuber category. I get why people are upset about him winning the VTuber category, which I think is like the fairest and like the most good faith charitable interpretation of the most good faith post that I've seen is that like he doesn't even call himself a VTuber. And his community kind of like makes fun of VTubers, and he doesn't really embody what VTubers are. Here, let me pull up the post so you guys can get an idea. So I can get JD Vance off the screen. Here we go. Close this a little bit. Yeah, that's better. Okay, so personally, I can kind of see, I'm not a VTuber, so I don't know, but I can kind of understand being frustrated that like someone who doesn't even call themselves a VTuber, whose community kind of makes fun of VTubers, wins the VTuber category when they don't even really embody the VTuber community. And I guess I kind of understand it. I can kind of understand why people feel that way. He got it against his will. I mean, yeah. Which again, I don't think he quite literally is a VTuber though. Yeah. It would kind of be like, what would be a good analogy? I'm trying to think of like a good example of like someone winning an award that doesn't really embody the community behind that award. Yeah, it would kind of be like XQC winning like a politics streamer award. It'd be like, oh, okay. Interesting. I mean, yeah, sure. I guess technically you've streamed about politics before. But, okay. Sure. It'd be like Hassan winning a gaming award. Exactly. It'd be like Hassan winning a gaming award. It's like, yeah, I mean, I guess you entertained like 15, 20,000 people while you played Marvel Rivals poorly, but like, I don't, it's kind of like when Ron Swanson won Woman of the Year award in Parks and Rec. It's been a long time since I've watched Parks and Rec. Like Squeaks winning Best Speedrunner award. Well, I don't actually know. Is that controversial? I don't know anything about, I don't really know anything about Squeaks. I'm sorry, I'm too politics brand. I only know him as Vivek. And I only know him from the GTRP as Vivek. It was? Well, does he play? Does he still speedrun games? I don't actually know if he still speedruns games. Because my understanding of the categories is not that you're the best at this thing. Like, you're not you are not... You wouldn't beat other people. It's that you're the most entertaining. Why shouldn't have Peanut won? Well, let me just hold up. I'm not saying that. I'm saying this is why people are upset. First of all, I'm describing how people feel about all this stuff. We're going to get piece by piece, all right? But yeah, I can kind of understand where it's kind of like how tomatoes are a fruit, like technically, but not really. That is a great way of putting it, actually. Oh man, that is a great way of putting it. Like, yeah, I guess he's technically a VTuber. I don't think he doesn't call himself a VTuber. I don't think most people would call him a VTuber. But yeah, sure. I guess technically. It's disrespectful for two people who put in the work to make VTubing viable. I don't know that it's disrespectful. I think it's just frustrating because it's like, I think the VTubing community is a different community. Right? And I think that's the issue that people are... I wish there was like a good gaming analogy. I wish there was like a really good gaming analogy, but I'm like struggling. What's like the worst shooter of all time? I'm trying to think of like a shooter that's barely a shooter. COD is a good one. COD is kind of a good one. CSGO is not barely a shooter, huh? What? I really do think that whoever said the tomato analogy, they were spitting with that one. It's like, yeah, sure, I guess a tomato is a fruit. I'd be really pissed if tomato won the best fruit award. If like it was like mangoes, bananas, strawberries, and then like tomato won. I'd be like, okay, I get that like we sold billions or trillions of tomatoes this year, but like, really? Is it really technically, yes, sure, it's a fruit, I guess. Okay, sure. Maybe. It seems like it's just effort put into the model. No, I think it's a lot more about the community that you foster as like a VTuber than it is about like the model. I don't think the model is what people care about. It's like a vibe. Yeah. Like how I think like the tomato analogy really is perfect. Yeah, you order a fruit salad and you're brought a tomato salad. Well, you're just brought like a fruit salad, but there's also tomatoes in it. You're like, what the is this? And you're like, well, you asked for a fruit salad. Here you go. Why are there tomatoes in my fruit salad? Well, I don't know. You asked for... I'm sorry. Do you want to disagree about whether or not fruits include tomatoes? Eat your goddamn fruit salad and be happy. So I think that's like the opinion that people have, right? I think it would be like calling Overwatch old Symmetra the best support when she didn't even heal. Oh yeah. Dude, it was like putting Symmetra in the, yep, It's like putting Symmetra in the best support category. It's like, but anywho, unironically calling Family Guy an anime. No, you know what's a better example? Calling Panty and Stocky an anime. That winning like best anime of the year award. It's like, I mean, it is a Japanese animation, I guess, but it's like it's a cart, whatever. What if a VTuber came out and acted more like a regular streamer than VTubers did content mostly with non-VTubers? Would we still consider them a VTuber? Do this? I mean, I don't really like. I think the problem is that like because language is descriptive, not prescriptive. You're always gonna get weird like this happening. Probably, I would say maybe like a good. I don't know. It's hard. It's hard. I don't know. Maybe he should. I don't know. I genuinely don't know. I don't know. I can't tell you for sure. It's just like, it's a bizarre label. I get why people are frustrated. I really do. And maybe I would feel differently if I watched a lot of VTubers. Bao does IRL. Is she not I don't think it has to do with whether or not you've ever done IRL. I think it has to do with like, do you engage with the VTuber community? Do you do like the fun VTuber things that other VTubers do, right? Like, do you, I don't know, do the like concerts that they do, or do you work with other VTubers, or do you engage in niche like VTubers, like community inside jokes and stuff like that? I think that's the thing that people are talking about, or the thing that people are like more frustrated about. I don't think it has to do with, it's so nebulous. Plus VTuber fans are passionate. I think it's a non-problem. I don't feel very strongly. I don't really feel, again, I understand. I do. I think I get the frustration, and maybe I would feel differently if I watched a lot of VTubers. You know, this is really, unfortunately, a good way of putting it. Closeted gay Republican winning best twink competition. Okay, and then I will say, I did see this from Iron Mouse.
Success, bro. I don't get it. I don't get the hate. I don't understand. And people are like, he's not a VTuber. He literally is a VTuber. That literally is the definition of a VTuber, bro. Like.
So again, I think where I'm sitting at on this, it's hard because, again, I'm not like, I don't really watch a lot of VTubers. So it's hard for me to speak not from a place of ignorance, basically. Like, it's hard to, you know what I mean? I don't know, because I don't watch it. So I don't know. I can't feel the frustration, right? You know what I mean? Because I'm not experiencing the frustration, because I don't really particularly care too much about VTubers or VTuber communities and stuff like that. I'm just not that invested. What I will say, I just remembered something. I remembered when, I don't know if he won it, but Tyler won, I think he was nominated as Best Chess Streamer. And what I will say about that, I thought that was dope. And I thought that was really cool. I think in the same vein, I think especially if you funnel people, and I think this is the biggest thing that people get frustrated about, it's whether or not you funnel people into the community that you maybe benefited with this like award or whatever. I think if you funnel people towards VTubers, or you like help to make VTuber communities or spaces better or whatever, or like you normalize it or whatever, dope. And I think that's why a lot of chess streamers enjoyed or didn't care. There were a lot of gatekeepy people, but there were a lot of people that saw Tyler One streaming chess and he's like, this is great. More people getting invested in chess. Hell yeah. I don't know that that's happening with like Burnt Peanut happening to use like a model, right?
He literally is one. I don't know. That's because us pink ladies, we know what's up. You know what I mean? We like to celebrate people. Celebrate people's success, bro. No. He's a P-tuber. And like, I have people like trying to convince me that he's like bad. Be like, look, he said he hates VTubers. He said this, he said that. And all I see are like clips of like bits of him. Like, I just see like clips of him doing bits. And I'm just like, is the hatred in the room with us? Like, where is it? I do admit, maybe I could have worded my tweet differently. I feel like people got mad that I said that I was cringing, but I was just being honest. It's cringe.
Because she's talking about this tweet where she said, me cringing at all the people mad that Peanut won. Every VTuber in that category deserved to be there.
It's cringe to see people fling blind hatred at people.
Oh, man. You know what I got to say? Oh, people might not like this take. This might not be a good take. Oh, man. This might be the pokey drama emote. This might be a bit of a drama take.
And it's strange to me, and it just reminded me of all the times this whole thing with Peanut and seeing everybody like get mad that he won the VTuber award. I just felt like I was being transported back to when I won Creator of the Year and everybody was flinging at me, and I'm just like, bro, I just won an award.
Okay, I'll say it. It's kind of giving DEI higher. It kind of is giving he won VTuber category because he couldn't win any of the other categories, because he couldn't win FPS. Sorry, I said it. I've won no awards, so this is real, recognized real. I can say this.
Dude, what the
cries and let's party in the Old West or in Space Nodders.
It's giving VEI higher.
It's the same. It's the same exact. And it's just like, I can't see myself doing that to people. I just can't.
He won his other nomination? Wait, did he? Then just kidding. It's ice cold take. He won FPS though? Oh. Oh wait, that makes me feel even worse. Oh, that feels even worse. Winning 2 categories and feels even worse. Was he nominated for Best Peanut Streamer? I don't know. I didn't even know he won 2 awards. Hold up, let me open Streamer Awards. There we go. Peanut. Wait, he won Best FPS. Okay, first of all, yeah, I respectfully. You know what? I haven't watched the stream, so I don't know how entertaining they are. I've barely watched the stream, so I don't know how entertaining they are. Oh man, this feels even worse though. Winning like Best VTuber and winning Best FPS Streamer. Damn, dude. This is the greed they talked about in the Bible, man. Why does it feel worse? Oh, because, you know, I'm sure the VTubers that are in the Best VTuber category worked really hard in the past year or whatever. Getting nominated for this other category and then also what I think maybe other people would feel like taking an award away from other people and you don't even care about the award that much. And you're just like, well, sure, I guess I'll collect this. Yeah, sure. I guess you could deny the award. No, that doesn't, no. And he didn't work hard. What is this pancake waffle? Huh? When did I say that? This is low-key the job of the committee or whatever to overrule this kind of fan behavior, DDoSing their streamer into categories. I don't know about DDoSing. Would it count as DDoSing? I thought DDoSing was specifically about taking down websites, but maybe I'm wrong. If anything, all this tells me is that the committee probably doesn't do anything. It's probably only there by name. Maybe they thought it would be like a nice, fun meme thing and then it wouldn't play out or whatever. I don't know. But anyways, okay. If everyone else worked hard, why feel bad? Oh, sorry. Let me try and make my opinion as clear as I can. If you're already winning an award for a category that you care about winning, and you already like put your blood, sweat, and tears into being good at FPS games or being entertaining at FPS games, and you win the FPS award, and then whatever your community or other people's community also puts you in for VTuber, and then you also win that when you don't even care about that one. It's like, oh man, there were probably every single other person that's in that category actually did care about winning that. And you didn't even care about winning this, and then you won it. That sucks. That sucks for the people that actually did care about it, right? Could you have to drastically reduce the value of fan voting for the award show to be less top heavy? Yeah, probably. I think that that's valid. I think that that's fair. If Mouse won, they would have bitched about her winning twice. I mean, yeah, someone's always going to be mad. Someone's always going to be mad. Did every burnt peanut fan come into this chat suddenly? I guess so, apparently. Jesus. I'm surprised they... Okay. No? No! We haven't gotten there yet. Wait. One step at a time. Right? No. I'm going to do this in order correctly. Who is burnt peanut? So that's what I was talking about, Mario Link. That's what I was like. I was about to say something. And I was like, nope. Hold. So first and foremost, people have recirculated this clip, which I think got him banned this year.
I would get QD OLED. Oh my god, dude, what is it? What is up with this faggot man? Oh. God damn it.
Oh. That's an old clip. 1 year is old? Is it really old? He was only 31 years young. From January. I don't think it's that old. I don't know. He was just a child. Worst recovery attempt. I gotta say that's like that was a 1 out of 10 on recovery. That was a 1 out of 10. Gotta say. Good thing he wasn't on a bridge or something. I actually don't know how old he is. I'm just making a joke. He seems like he might be, I don't know, 31. That recovery was subpar. I've seen better. That was not even subpar. That was... Now, what I will say is, I'm sure a lot of people, you know, are gonna... So here's the problem, right? The problem is when you have your favorite streamer, you have a streamer that you like, you're going to find reasons why you don't care about X, Y, or Z clip, which is why a bunch of people have responded to this clip with like, whatever, like, he just had a gamer moment. Everybody has gamer moments. And it's like, And I have to say, I hate that like certain people are held to a crazy high standard and other people are just kind of like, he's just a gamer. He's just a whittle gamer. Like, he's just a whittle gamer. It's like, what That's all you have to say. You just have to say, I'm a whittle gamer, and you get to just do whatever the you want whenever, as long as you're like, I didn't mean it. That's my bad. It's like, what? Okay. Yeah, can we please stop calling homophobia a gamer moment? You can actually like a streamer and you don't have to defend random being like, he's just a little gamer. You can actually just like say, yeah, that was I watch him, that was bad. That was not good. That was bad. He should know better than to like, you really don't need to be like, he's just a little gamer. Like, what? You can just say, yeah, he used a homophobic slur. Not cool, not acceptable. Did he apologize for it? And then, yeah, if Hassan said the F slur, those same people would say he should be perma-banned. Yeah. I also don't like this idea that gamers are always on the cusp of saying a slur that can slip out at any moment. How is that normal? Anywho, what I have to say though, maybe I'm just like, it's not hard to be an entertaining streamer that doesn't foster a bizarre reactionary community. Like, it's really not that difficult. So whenever I see this shit happen on Twitch, this has always been the thing that put me off of Twitch and put me off of like internet game culture. Even when I was like addicted to video games, I still didn't like internet game culture because it's just filled with like the worst people on the planet, or some of the worst people on the planet. And like nobody cares to try and even moderate it even a little bit, which is crazy. And someone else pointed this shit out. The lack of moderation in Burnt Peanut's stream during the Sapphire Award was disgusting. No more of that guy for me, LMFAO. And I have to say, dude, it's so annoying. I hate... Chat, this is what I call the woke tax. It's so annoying when you're part of a minority group or you become aware of, like, minorities. When you learn about for the first time ever, you're like, minorities. And then you see this all the time everywhere, and you're like, well, this sucks. If you've never had the experience of, like, watching your favorite streamer just like go on a tirade against your minority group and you're like, well, now I don't want to watch this person anymore. Well, that sucks. You might not know what I mean. Maybe you're blind to it. Maybe you haven't noticed it. I don't know. It sucks. I saw Sandwich saying that she was an actual fan for 9 months and her heart broke seeing the chat while she was on stage. And like, I know that all these people will always hide behind, I can't do anything about my chat. That's a lie, dude. Okay. You know, it takes 2 seconds to say, whoa, guys, you guys are being really up. Like, all of the women who got nominated have worked really hard. I want to see any talking. You guys know to be better than that. Any of this shit is going to get timed out. You guys are being weird. It's just, you're choosing not to say anything because you don't want to rock the boat, because you want to, you know, appeal to everyone at your benefit and not other people's, you know, harm or whatever. And this is what his chat looked like. Everyone's detriment. Thank you. Pepe laugh. This is during the Sapphire Awards when he was watching it. Male dominated off. Marginalized gender. The is that? Male dominated. In other words, more entertaining world. LOL. Amaranth's bathwater. Women can make a living barely trying what they talking about. Can you write a sentence? Whoever the this chatter, can you write a human sentence, an English human sentence? Just bit a t-shirt 2 sizes too small. Instant fans. Pool streamer of the year goes to Ho Award, the biggest award. Someone has a gag reflex. And then a bunch of ew, cringe, gross. What the is this award? What the DEI is this? Not one of these girls have less than 50 different penis in them a year. Sapphire Award is participation trophy. Like, listen, I get it. Look, here's the thing. If everyone's saying like, oh, gross, ew, I hate this person, about a particular person that gets on, whatever. I don't really care that much about that. Because like, you're allowed to dislike whoever you want to like. But maybe, I don't know, reel it in a little bit. And there's always people that are like, oh, what do you want him to do? Say something? Tell his audience that that's not cool? What do you want him to do? Speak up about it? No one has ever done that in the history of the internet. No one has ever done that. Ever. It's like, first of all, what the are you talking about? You're wrong. Second, let me see if I can find the clip. I'm pretty sure there was like, I hope I saved it. There was this like Stable Ronaldo clip on, not Miskiff, on Aiden Ross. Where is it? Damn. I think it was Ronaldo. Maybe it's someone else. Do you guys know what I'm talking about? Ugh. How did I not save this? The one where he was asked to name 5 women or something else? No, not that. Not that. Oh, man. That's the only clip that's probably going to come up. Oh, this is annoying. It's Max? Oh, was it? Oh, no, you're right. It was plaqueboymax? Sorry. Thank you. Chat, this is how you see. This is how you know. I don't see color. That's right, guys. I am the true anti-racist. This is how you can trust me for all the wokiest opinion. I'm joking. It's just jokes. I'm just joking around. Okay, can I make one joke? One joke. Am I legal for one joke? Okay, this clip. Thank you.
Can't do it.
This is once again also this some bubble shit. Y'all know what?
It's a clip. The original clip is Adin Ross being like, nobody watches female streamers except if they're trying to like have sex with them or whatever. I'll see if I can find the original clip actually so that you guys can see. Which, by the way, crazy self-report. No, not this one. No, this is the react. Can I get the not react? Here we go.
Cooked. Like, dude, the fact that Wendy could just then... Guys, then they result to the woman hater. Wendy, people don't watch you. Wendy, people watch you because they want to you. I'm going to be real with you. They don't watch you because you're funny or entertaining or... They want to watch to feel a part. I'm just being real. No, but people don't watch girl streamers unless they want to them or they have weird fantasies about them. I don't know if you guys are laughing. You know I'm telling the truth. You know I'm telling the truth, bro. You know I'm telling the truth. And you know I'm being real. Like Pokemade's whole chat, come on, bro. Come on, imagine what they look like, those viewers. People don't watch girl streamers unless they're attracted to them. I don't know what's going on.
I'm not going to lie, chat. The only time a random chatter walked up to me in person when I was outside, not at a convention, was at the gym. And I wish I was joking. I really do wish I was joking. I was at the gym and someone said, "Wait, are you denims?" And I was like, "Oh, yeah." And they were like, "Oh, I love your streams." And they were jacked as shit, and their skin was clearer than mine and their hairline was stronger than mine. And then I went in for a hug because I was like, my brain short-circuited. And then I realized I'm at the gym and I'm all sweaty and that was probably disgusting. So I was the disgusting one. And they were like, "Well, I don't want to interrupt your workout, please." Holy fake story. Wrong. Cope, seethe, mauled, bald. You can ask Mike. He was there. Sorry. Unfortunately, not false. Not a fake story. I'm being so for real. Tough. Fake gym. What was I trying to say? You don't exist out of Twitch streaming. Hello? Anyways, this guy said, Adin Ross said this. Let's continue.
Can't do it.
Sorry, I won't take chatter slander, all right?
This is once again also this some bubble shit. Y'all know what I'm saying, chat? This is some bubble shit because maybe your audience gang, but come on, bro. You telling me Vanilla Mace, KDB, Yana, even Wendy, you feel me? Senna, you're telling me people don't just watch them because they find them entertaining? That's cat, bro. That's cat.
You can't do it.
Isn't it crazy how a bunch of people in Max's stream, a bunch of people in here have the ability to say, like, W, yes, W, Katie, W, vanilla. And guess what? I'm not saying you are not allowed to have opinion that's negative. You want to have an opinion that's negative, that's fine. You can have an opinion that's negative. But when your entire chat is just like being and it's just saying women don't win awards unless, they're trying to sleep their way to the top or whatever it's like, dude, you. Like, what I really, and here's the thing I have the brain rot where I don't really care if people insult me. I care a lot more when people insult people that I like or people that are my friends. If you think that the only reason any of these women got here on this category or are big streamers is because everyone wants to have sex with them and they slept their way to the top, you're just a piece of shit. Like, I don't know how else to explain this to you. If you think that there's no way that it's possible that Emaru or I don't know anything about Wendy, I'm going to be honest, I literally don't know anything about her, or Extra Emily or Cinna or Vanilla Maze aren't just entertaining streamers and that's why they have audiences, you're just cope. You're just delusional. You are literally an idiot. These are some of the most entertaining people on the platform. I'm sorry, Extra Emily is cooking crack steaks in parking lots and you're like, she only has viewers because people want to. It's like, you actually are the most brain dead I've ever run into in my life. Like, actually incredible. Extra Emily's more entertaining than 99% of males. This is literally just factually true. I'm sorry. This is just factually true. She's doing what? She's cooking crack steaks. Not to mention Vanilla Mace's audience is mostly girls and gays.
No, I'm being real. You can
And I know y'all don't f with Vanilla either. That's cool. But, bro, she has an audience.
Can't do it.
So I'm sorry. I do expect streamers to moderate their chat. You're not going to be able to control every single message. Yes, that's true. That's fair. You're not going to be able to control every single message. I mean, there's people that come in here. I can't control every single message, but I try to time people out and I try to moderate when I see that I don't like. There's a lot of chats that go really fast, much faster than this chat, that go as fast as Burnt Peanuts chat that don't have this problem. I mean, again, like, you can moderate your chat. You can tell your audience, actually, this guy's a moron and you shouldn't believe this shit. Let me see if I could find. I wish this. I mean, even actually, you can look at Max's chat. Initially, when Adin Ross is speaking, they're like, oh, he's not wrong. He's kind of speaking facts. Low key. And by the end of his rant, his chat's like, oh, you know, actually, W, facts. You're right. Actually, you're right. No, W, Wendy, W, Vanilla Mace, W. Because guess what? You can moderate your chat. I'm sorry, your chat is a reflection of you. You can cope and see as much as you want. And again, yeah, there's limits. There's limits. You're not going to be able to control every single message. But when you don't even try to correct them, when you don't even try to correct bad behavior, and then you're like, well, what am I supposed to do? F you, dude. F you. If you try your best to correct the behavior and it still happens, you know, it is what it is. It is what it is. I'm not asking for, like, you know, God to descend or for Jesus Christ to come back to life. But, you know, make an effort. Don't tell the incels, but as a woman, I have on occasion watched a man because he is hot. D colon. So let me go back to this post. Like, and I get, again, here's the thing. People will be like, well, his chat is just like, the problem is that his chat is just super, they're just kids. Okay, great. That is the perfect opportunity to educate them. Wonderful. That is a great opportunity to teach them then. If they're just kids. Dudes, dress douche, girls, boobs, 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 boobs. It also doesn't even make sense in the context of the category that they're talking about, because the people that are on here aren't even what they're talking about. Like the people being like, hot tub streamer category. It's like, have you seen the women that are being nominated here? Are you stupid? Yeah, when I think of Extra Emily's stream, I'm like, boobs, boobs, boobs. That's what I think of. Uh-huh. Mm-hmm. Male dominated is insane, LOL. It's male dominated? Haha, okay. What is this delusion? It literally is. What is the delusion about? We're still delusional about Twitch being male dominated? Really? We're still at that point. Okay. I see. Can we just take a quick look at top streamers on the platform based on let's go based on average viewership. Oh, can we look at just American English speakers? Because I won't be able to know the other groups. I won't be able to know anyone who speaks any other language because I don't watch any other streams other than English because I only speak American. And obviously ignore the Riot Games, esports, whatever. Those don't really count as channels. It's kind of like Vivo. I don't know this person, Cadril. Queso, Own Pixel. I don't know this. I don't even. One Pixel. I don't know this person either. Okay. Landmark, Asmongold, Burnt Peanut. I don't know this. Jinxie, Pestly, Stable Ronaldo, Neon, Max, Hassan, Esports, Rakai, Jason the Ween, XQC. Oh, 24 down, and we got our first woman. Wow, incredible stuff here. Incredible. Oh, and we're right back. Shroud, Lacey, Your Rage. I don't know who Kabam is. I don't want to make any assumptions. This is just like what the... Oh, this is like a update on more. Okay. That's another esports page. Phantom, Adapt, Duke, Summit, Lyric. I don't know this. Agent, Soda Pop, and it's almost like it is male dominated. Wow. Shocking. Isn't that shocking? Isn't that crazy? Even a idiot could have told you that. But it's like it takes so little effort. Here, you know what? And I'm gonna be super good faith. All right. Yeah, but Soda's gay. I don't think Soda Poppin's gay. I mean, you know, it's fine if he is. I think he would make a great gay guy, but I don't think that he is. Also, yeah, gay man is not woman. Yeah. But I mean, if you ignore denims, if you ignore all the men, it's actually very women dominated. I didn't think about that. Actually, I didn't think about that. When was the Streamer Awards? Saturday, the 6th. So here we go. Sure, let's go to the Sapphire Awards. Let's be super charitable. How deep into the Streamer Awards do you think the Sapphire Awards were?
Congratulations! Congratulations! That was
Who was presenting it? Let's see. Someone, please. Someone help me. Someone who is good at the economy. Someone help me. Best breakout streamer. Where is that in the category list? Legacy Award, League of Their Own. Okay, so we're 3 categories away. All right. Best stream duo. Oh, fantastic. We've got to be getting close. Streamer Choice Award. Wait, did I pass it? Oh, no. It's 2 more. Okay. Wait. What category is this? Hold. Legacy Award. That's the one right before, right? Perfect. Why does it not show the other people for Legacy Award, huh? Is this not, huh? I don't think it's actually in order. Wait, is it actually not? That would be really stupid, no? If it wasn't in order? No, it's in order. Who said that? With me.
This award recognizes the best female or marginalized gender streamer of 20.
Oh, we're up!
It goes to a streamer who shines against the odds in a male-dominated industry and has excelled in entertaining at the highest level. Gender.
Oh, is this the... Wow, that happened... Oh, that's so... That happened right before?
That's not proper Streamer Awards etiquette.
Hi. Hey, I'm Ray. I'm so excited and honored to present the Sapphire Award. Oh my God, I'm so excited. This award recognizes the best female or marginalized gender streamer of 20.
Oh, we're up!
Dude, like, come on, dude. More OnlyFans. Is this Riley Reid? You could go on stage, offer free waxes. It would still be less awkward than this. Oh, Hassan zapping joke, obviously. And then the most racist thing you can imagine that I'm not going to even read out loud. None of the nominations even have an OnlyFans. I know that Emeru doesn't have one. I know that Emily doesn't have one. I know that Cinna doesn't have one. I just don't know anything about Wendy. I know Villanella Mace doesn't have one. It's like, it doesn't even make any sense what they're saying.
It goes to a streamer who shines against the odds in a male-dominated industry and has excelled in entertaining at the highest level this past year. The nominees for the Sapphire Award are...
We're up. Shh. We're taking home the gold.
On Netflix. Bro, this is crazy. Why do you have a channel?
You got this.
You gotta love that stuff. You gotta love this chat, dude. You gotta love it. LMAO presenting it with her out is crazy. Lesbian Award, male dominated. Give me a break.
Thank you, sir. No, you're not. Never back down. Never won.
I mean, this is your biggest fear, genuinely. And you're literally above the clouds.
That's why I can't.
How are women marginalized here? I wonder if they care about men being marginalized on OnlyFans. Who the hell is they in this context? Who the hell is they? The organizers of the event? The streamers that are being showcased? Who the f is they here?
What to do? I came to buy your car. Oh God. Don't make me.
Never give up.
Oh my God. That's me.
Give up. Cinna wins. It's rigged. Weird how they have videos for this category, lol. Didn't they have videos for the other categories? Oh my God, it's a sane chatter. Oh my God, it's a sane chatter. Look, this chatter is the only sane person I've seen. Imagine being mad that a category exists, LMFAO. Whew.
All right. You should have known that wasn't going to fly.
It is very interesting. Oh, see, this is the chatter. The the ones that were highlighted in that other person's post. Marginalized millionaires, LOL. Male dominated, haha, mk. Male dominated is insane. Straight brain rot. Bro, you watch a Peanut. Who the are you talking about? Straight brain rot. Dudes, dress douche, girls, boobs, boob. It doesn't even make sense in the context of what we're looking at. None of these women are even breasting right now. Oh, look, another sane chatter. Emily had such a year. Oh, it feels strong, man. I hate this award. Get this hoe off. Oh, okay. Seems more like OnlyFans.
Whoa! We can't be doing cake smashes and things like. It's called the slip.
Okay. Also, what's wrong with boobs? Am I gay for liking boobs? Yeah. Why are you reading the anonymous chat as if those incels say is worth, as if anything those incels say is worth the time? What do you expect, really? This is a chat for a COD lobby? No, I'm tired of that excuse. I'm tired of the like, what do you expect out of like a FPS gamer? I expect more. This is how we ended up with Twitch being such a place for such a long time for so many people. I expect more. I expect to highlight, sorry, and the reason I'm watching this, what's the point here to tell everyone that are incels in chat that watch an FPS streamer? No, I mean, I already know that. Everybody else already knows that. I'm saying, let me be good faith. Let me watch his stream. Maybe he does shout out some of the women. Maybe he does shout out some of the women and say something worthwhile and like moderate. Maybe if I watch it, there's a point where he moderates it at all. And like he literally hasn't done it at all. Surely in the next 2 minutes he will, right?
Flip and go? Now you're just being big and greedy. It's looking fast as fuck.
And to be clear, I don't really care about the people saying she's cringe as f. That's fine. I don't really, I am a gamer. I like some good trash talk. Even if we disagree and I think Vanilla Mace is funny as f, I don't think she's cringe. I don't care about people being like, this person's cringe. Because guess what? People are going to be haters. It's an award show. I'm sure that a lot of people wrote all that for a bunch of male categories. That's fine. It's like consistently like everything in there just being, sorry, not everything in there. So much of the chat just being like OnlyFans categories. Why do we even need this category? Oh, basically people have content. It's like, okay, dude. How can he read all that and not react at all and just think it's normal and enjoy reading chat? Well, I'm sure he just says like, I don't even read chat. Dude, come on. Ugh, I just roll my eyes so hard at like the pathetic excuses. It's like, no, it's uncomfortable for you. This is the reality. The reality is all these people will find an excuse on why they don't moderate their chat. They'll say, well, I didn't even see it. I didn't think it was necessary. It was only a couple messages. But the reality is they're just too to confront the people who support them. And they don't want to lose fans. And they know by saying, hey, respect women, they'll lose fans. And they have no backbone. They have no spine. And that's why they don't care to say anything and to say like, hey, can we calm down? Like, can we chill a little? None of the women here even have an OnlyFans. Guys, all these women are actually really talented. They're super talented. They make great content. All right, calm down. You can say they're cringe. You can dislike them. Can we chill on like the comments in here? But he doesn't want to because no balls, no backbone, no spine. That's why. God forbid you anger your teenage audience for 1 second and they're made uncomfortable for 1 second. God forbid. If you don't moderate your chat, it's going to just turn into... If you don't moderate your chat, you will turn into your chat. And that's why Asmund and Amaranth did a right-wing grift. Yeah. This is conflicting because I genuinely find Peanut funny. I'm fully aware. I have brain rot humor. You should be saying something though. Well, yeah, I think it's like... It's kind of the PewDiePie effect where like you can like the creator, but because they just choose to never say anything that might make the weirdos in their audience uncomfortable, I think it's reasonable to be annoyed at those same creators. I'm sure there are a lot of people in here who like watching Peanut sometimes. I don't like the people that I run into in Arc Raiders, that the bung eaters. They're just kind of annoying and they kind of just scream into the mic and break my ears. But I do love on them, and then I teabag their asses and I call them loser virgins. And then it's really fun to beat them. On the male-dominated LOLs comments, I just checked. Of all the 37 awards, 4 had women winners. It's the never let bar mentality. It doesn't. And here's the thing: it would take you 2 seconds to moderate your chat. It would take you 2 seconds. This guy can do it. This guy has enough of a spine to do it.
This is once again also this some bubble. Y'all know what I'm saying, chat? This is some bubble because maybe your audience gang, but come on, bro. You telling me Vanilla Mace, KDB, Yana, even Wendy, you feel me? Senna, you're telling me people don't just watch them because they find them entertaining? That's cap, bro. That's cap.
That song's hot.
No, I'm being real.
You can't do that. You can't have 10 seconds of a spine. You can't have a spine for 10 seconds. This is hilarious. Go into his stream, tell him he only got popular from botting views and you will get moderated and banned forever. Oh no. OnlyFans get to go. Bots banned for life. Instant ban. Oh god. I don't know anything about whether or not any of that is right. I don't really care. It's just like a very convenient excuse. And these people always have a convenient excuse where it's like, we didn't see the messages. Oh, I didn't know I had to moderate those. Well, there's only so much you can moderate. That's crazy because you always find the time to moderate certain messages. I promise you, every single streamer moderates certain messages. Every single streamer. You're just choosing to not care about this one because it doesn't impact you. Because who cares? Oh, well, I can't possibly ban everyone. Okay, then say something. Spend 20 seconds saying a comment. 20 seconds. That's all I'm asking for. Just spend 20 seconds saying, guys, chill. Chill. All right, I'm here for the toxic gamers. You don't like them. You can say L cringe. That's fine. These women are here because they're successful and they are creative and they're entertaining. And they make good content. You don't like it, grow up. All right. That's it. It just literally takes 2 seconds. Not moderating your chat is like throwing a party, not kicking out the people, breaking the law of the party. Well, it depends what law it is, but why does it matter if he says that? Because we've had like this space on Twitch and with Twitch streamers for the longest time. And I'm tired of seeing the excuse of, well, why should he have to do that? Why should he make a space that's better? What the hell? I don't know, because it's the decent thing to do. It's like that video of the kid Sneeko fans coming up to him and saying crazy homophobic shit.
And I know y'all don't.
Sorry, not this. Sorry, let's just finish. See if he says anything.
Oh, you need a what?
I need a napkin.
Look at it.
I love you guys so much. All right. Your 2025 South.
Also, I just want to say, Goof, thank you for the gift sub. Shrek Cool, thank you for the 5 gift subs. Anti-corporatist, thank you for the 9 months. Thank you.
Sapphire Award winner.
Hold.
Cinna.
Congratulations! Congratulations!
Fifth nomination and second win.
You won? Oh, fella, you made it! You're number 1! Now they always
Wait,
say
is this literally just
congratulations.
annoying orange for Gen Alpha? Yes. Yes. Annoying orange walked so this guy could run.
My mama called.
He seems wholesome. Well, I think that's the thing that's the most annoying. It's like, I don't even think he's necessarily like a shit person by any stretch of the imagination. If you run a bar, and for the record, please, I know that there's at least one dumb chat. Engage with the analogy. I'm not calling his audience. I'm using an analogy. All right? If you have a bar and you let him and you don't kick him out, that guy's going to invite another one of his friends and another one and another one and another one. And now you have a bar. And it's the same here. If you see a bunch of people saying a bunch of in your chat and you don't say anything about it, you're just letting those people know they are at home there. And this makes him not a bad person. Sorry, I thought I read it in a sarcastic tone because I thought you said, and this makes him a bad person. I apologize. No, I think he's just like, I think he's one of those dudes that needs to go do like shrooms to realize how to be a person or whatever. He has to go have ego death, something like minorities experience just by existing. He needs to go do that to be like, whoa, wait a minute, I get it. I did some ayahuasca and dude, they're people, man. Like, do you know about this? Yeah, I've been known. That's crazy. They're people, man. Yeah, no, I know. I'm aware. Everyone else is aware too. Glad you finally joined us on this side. That's crazy. You just have to be responsible with your platform. I'm sorry. It's not that difficult. It's just, if you have a big platform, you should try and be responsible with it. That's all. All you do is talk on people. Peanuts, why? The f does peanuts, why mean? I don't know what this means. Insert the meme of men having revelations women had when they were 11. Yeah, that one's really funny. All right. Excuse me. I love the guy at the bottom of the chat having a trans realization moment. Wish I had. uh, real. 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 I think a lot of people also don't realize that, like, they think that none of this bleeds over into other chats. And this is not true. It's just not true. There are streamers that have, and this is, okay, sorry, I'm an annoying, so I don't like to do things that I think men will like or dislike. There's a clip that, like, totally fundamentally changed my brain chemistry from a streamer that I really respect. Almost said Lululemon. Lulu Lovely. And she played a lot of, I think, like, Apex and just FPS shooters in general. And she said, there's a clip of her talking about how she refused to wear anything even remotely because she didn't want people to think that she only got successful because of her boobs or whatever. And that made me so depressed. Like, it genuinely made me so depressed to see that. Like, she says that she explicitly wears as often as she can unflattering clothes and hoodies and really big t-shirts. And when she walks off stream, she tries to never show anything because she doesn't want to take away from the fact that she's worked really hard in content creation. And it's like, you know what? That's disgusting that anyone has to do that. You know what? You. On principle, every time I see someone that's like, does this woman wear anything else? I'm like, I just threw out 5 more shirts. I just threw out 5 shirts that don't have breast windows in them just because of that. You. Well, maybe you should dress more like you. I'm going to dress how I want to dress. Make me. Make me. Make me. Until recently, Cinna said she did the exact same thing. She said so herself once. Yeah, and it's because there's so many women that are like, they don't want to get called OnlyFans whore. They don't want to get called, like, they don't want to hear you only have success because of this and this and this and whatever. It's like, first of all, the majority of streamers are like industry plants. And by that, I mean that very harshly. But what I actually mean is you're friends with bigger streamers. You do a lot of collabs. I mean, the CEO of the platform said the best way to grow on Twitch is by doing collabs. And you collab enough until you get to share some viewers and whatever. Obviously, your content is good. That's why people watch you. But, you know, that's the best way to grow your channel. So this idea that it's like, you're using boobs as a way to cheat. It's like, yeah, and every single person who's collabing is using collabs as a way to cheat, you idiot. Great. Congratulations. Wait till you find out that meritocracy is fake. Wait till you find out that all of our capitalist structures are built on something that's nonsensical. Congratulations. So, and even then, they still get called talentless because they collaborate. It's like, there are so few creators that grew to the size that they grew because that did it completely on their own. I don't even know if I can think of a single creator that grew to a massive size that did it basically completely on their own. I think, like, maybe Myth is one of the few examples of this. Xoxo, I genuinely don't know anything about Xoxo. Jerma is another good example. But no, even Jerma, I remember watching him I only watched him because he had collabed with Stir, and I really liked Stir more at that time. So, no. Like, so to be like, yeah, well, you only grew because of this. It's like, you're a moron. You're actually a moron. Vanilla Mace got popular from only 6 months ago from a chatter clipping and uploading to TikTok. Who have you collab with? Not really anyone, honestly. It's a bit anecdotal. What do you mean? Oh. Asmongold sends his regards. LOL. What is the insult supposed to be here? What? I don't understand. Okay. Sure. You have a roach in your kitchen now. Oh God, no, please no, please no. Mold spores incoming. You collab with Kat and Noah this year? Yeah, but they're not really streamers. When I talk about collabing, I was collabing to help them raise money for a cause. Not so much that we were collabing with content. Noah doesn't really stream. He does YouTube, and it was for a fundraiser, and Kat is raising money for her campaign. I'm talking about collabing with really big creators as a way to boost your channel. Like, which is not like a bad thing. I'm not saying it's a bad thing. It's literally the nature of the platform. I don't want anyone to think that I think it's a bad thing. Oh yeah, you know, honestly, Hassan, he got big because he was collabing a lot with, like, Austin growing up early on. So anywho, do Asmon viewers have, like, significant brain damage? What? He didn't say anything based. I don't even understand what the point was that you were making. What? Okay. Good job. I don't. All right. Couple of random anecdotes about Twitch culture. I remember Clint's chat suddenly got less racist after George Floyd. I also remember people stopped saying virgin and simp once the Twitch boss did that announcement. Point is that Twitch culture responds to both cultural moment and moderation from the top. And most importantly, beyond anything else, your chat, most people's chats, most people who watch a streamer like that streamer. There are hate watchers, but that's a minority of an audience. And most people like that streamer for maybe they're entertaining, maybe they're a little silly, maybe they're smart, maybe they're pretty, whatever. And when someone you like says something, you are more likely to listen to that thing. It's really straightforward, very simple concepts here. You can influence your, like literally, content creators are called influencers because you influence your audience to do things. It's cringe, as cringe as it is. But that's literally why it's called that, right? You have so much power to make the community better, and you're just choosing to not do that because why? Because it's uncomfortable for you because you don't want to? That's stupid. I'm going with who cares. No one gave a shit about what was being said in his chat until he wins an award and some VTubers got mad. The internet outrage is so predictable. If he didn't get popular, no one would care. I mean, yeah, that's kind of how that works. People don't know about something and then they learn about it and then they care about it. I think most people just didn't know about it. Yeah, people don't know. Every person on Twitch, if you're popular, you have more responsibility because you have more eyes on you. Yeah, I mean, yeah. It's also like, anyways, I want to get back on track on the things that I want to talk about. Okay, sorry. I got distracted by something else. Okay. Yeah, I'm so tired of seeing like well, this is just like some random guy's chat. It's like, no, dude, it bleeds over. Do you guys remember the Trainwrecks era of Twitch streaming? When he went on that massive tirade or whatever and basically just confirming to his entire audience, yeah, it's okay to be massively. You think that like, you genuinely think that never bleeds over into other people's chats? And I really don't give a shit. I could get a billion messages about like, oh, boobs, slut. I don't care. But it just sucks to see it happen to other people who definitely don't deserve it, who go out of their way to try and get as decent as possible, and they still have to deal with it. When someone has the ability, and dare I say the privilege, to tell their audience, you guys need to calm down, chill, all right? Make as many jokes as you want. Chill on the bizarre horror comments, boobs. All these women are really talented. Okay, we're going to keep watching. That one message might activate a single brain cell in a handful of audience members. And they might realize, oh, am I being a huge douchebag? Maybe I shouldn't be a huge douchebag. And that might make them not go into another person's chat and go harass other people for what they present or what they believe is some. Xoxo is a great example of massive streamer who moderates their chat. There are lots of massive streamers that don't have this problem. And I think it's good to hold every single large. He is number 3 on largest Twitch streamers. Come on. We can't hold that guy responsible. We can't hold a grown adult responsible a little bit. Come on. Ranked number 3 on Twitch. You guys just care because he's popular. I mean, yeah, because he has a massive audience and that audience is going to bleed over into other people's chats and other people have to deal with that. He is a fully grown peanut, dude. He can grow some balls, dare I say some nuts, and tell his audience, guys, chill. Just calm down. All right, calm down. Why is it a problem to notice things that catch your attention? That's how it works. I think it's that like a lot of people, it is a very, I think people are just a little bit more sensitive to things that they like and creators that they like. And they want to carve out exceptions for the creators that they like and be like, but you're making him out to be this huge, massive piece of shit. You're pretending like he's a really bad person. It's like, no, dude, he doesn't have to be a bad person. He doesn't have to be a piece of shit. I'm not even saying any of that stuff. Literally, I'm not saying any of that shit. I'm just saying maybe moderate your chat a little bit. I don't know. Maybe just a little because other people have to deal with that shit and it's annoying as I don't know. And I really, the other thing too is like, well, just ignore it. It's not a big deal. And it's like, literally, that is what people have said about Twitch for over a decade now. And it did not make the problem get better. Long before OnlyFans, long before hot tub streams, women have still been getting on Twitch long before these things. Maybe at some point we hold the largest creators accountable. Just a little, just a smidge. And we say, hey, can you moderate your chat a little? Can you use your platform for good a little? Just a smidge, just a tiny, tiny little bit. Just like spend 5 seconds. Is it really such a big ask that I want the largest streamers on this platform to make the space a little better for women? Am I asking for too much that other men can take notes from plaqueboymax and hold up. Also, if it's not addressed in the moment, it will always look to others that it's acceptable. Yep. I just brought up this combo with my bro who watches Peanut, immediately got defensive. Well, he doesn't look at his chat. What do you expect? It's like, dude, I'm sure he looks at his chat when certain chatters get banned. I'm sure there's lots of things that do get banned, that lots of comments that do get banned. Okay. Also, it's like, isn't the whole point of Twitch streaming to look at your chat? It's like, you really think I'm asking too much of a grown-ass Peanut for him to say this?
Your audience, gang, but come on, bro. You're telling me Vanilla Mace, KDB, Yana, even Wendy, you feel me? Senna, you're telling me people don't just watch them because they find them entertaining? That's cat, bro. That's cat.
You can't do it. No, I'm being real.
You can I know y'all don't fuck with Vanilla either. That's cool, but bro, she has an audience.
Can't do it.
This is once again also this.
That's too much. I'm asking too much. I am demanding too much from the modern man that they should take notes from their fellow men and cultivate a better space. A mildly better space. I am asking for too much. I apologize for asking for, it's just the bar is just so high. I'm sorry. I apologize. Also, yeah, dude, not male streamers, but like male gaming streamers get crazy infantilized. Oh my God. It's like, he's just a real baby, okay? He didn't know he wasn't supposed to say that slur, okay? He just said it once and he didn't even mean it. It's like, what I don't get is, isn't that like the soyest, most beta response to have? Like, I watch Kyle Kalinske. We watch Kyle Kalinske videos sometimes. I feel very comfortable being like, yeah, I like Kyle Kalinske. I like some of his videos. I like the way that he covers certain things. And I'm aware of I think his post about like Indian Twitter accounts was not good. And I think Ugopnik had a really good tweet on it, basically saying like, these are people from impoverished countries who are using any means possible to try and get themselves out of poverty. And if that means rage baiting on Twitter, then that means rage baiting on Twitter. Maybe you don't have your platform set up in a way that rage baiting induces income, and then it won't be used by other people for this purpose. I don't have to be like, okay, guys, you're being way too critical of him. He's just a widow baby and he just had a widow gamer moment and you need to leave him alone. Like, when does it stop? Okay, it's like, no, I can just criticize him and be like, yeah, I still like his content. I want him to stop doing that. And I think he should apologize for that because that was kind of shit. But yeah, I still like him. Like, is that really so hard? Is that difficult to do? I don't understand why this is such a like impossible concept for some people. To say like, yeah, that was bad. That there's that clip of him saying the F slur. Yeah. Why do you have to immediately go to, he only said it once and it was a gamer moment. It's like, chill. You can just say it was bad. Like, this is your king and you can't even criticize him once, bro? Chill. Calm down. Can't a gamer have a moment? Yeah. Same people who will call other people's chats echo chambers. It's like, yeah, I saw a streamer this morning, 3 in her chat this morning get timed out and then timed out after they received permabans. Yeah. Anywho. It's kind of like, I don't know. I feel like it's also just like part of the deal that as your platform grows, you're just more responsible for the shit that happens on your platform. Sorry, Dustin. sorry. You're right. That's my bad. Okay. All right. It's just not, I just don't think it's that big of a deal. I really don't think it's that big of a deal.